Wayne K knew all along. He was used to gaslight me, to target me. October 2020, just got the evidence in his TikTok channel. Gaslight me. It wasn't about helping me. My sister didn't talk to me. It means targeted, right? And in the program, and I'm just gonna try and play this in the background because it's like I'm really poorly with my legs swollen up like bad. Still very still and well. So copying documents most of the day because I thought it's just demonic times we're living in. Oh, my feet are killing me. So this is the evidence. His sister, his TikTok channel's Wayne Crazy Wayne or something like that. Right? And who's helping him? So anyway, it's all limited companies. Let me show you. Public funded. This is what they're pushing for. They're limited companies. It's always been since all these years. My legs have been swollen up really badly with an infection, right? It's got worse. On both legs and swollen knees and stuff. I mean, how can they bloody well do this, you know? And I've got symptoms of this, right? You know, that's car company, housing company, threats all the time. So I was copying up that the other day, right? And we know we're not doing flesh and blood. It's the Illuminati. Do you know? Linked to Freemasonry all the time. So before you when I moved in there. And so this is him saying.
Really, Wayne?
You can watch the whole replay, but you can only make 3-minute clips.
He wants us to
But if you can just clip them and then send me the clips in WhatsApp or anything, I will edit it. I will do everything else. It's just getting that.
So he set this up, and that's who started everything. Well, again, he was just used to target me. He didn't let nobody in my own, apart from Bell Group, when he was paid to stay in that hotel. And on the 1st December, when I came to claim to get offers reasonable adjustments to let individuals into some work. But it's a bloody big job now, and I'm in a lot of pain. So I've got to just focus now. You see, blessings and prayers. But people like me are going through this sugar, this crap. It's like years and years and years of this abuse. They don't stop. They don't stop. This gaslighting don't stop. toxin. This seems to be past times we're in. Nothing but toxin. Real gun stalking, surveillance harassment, and he's just part of it. Anyone, if I've got trying to get anyone to my home, it's like they look at my home and will condemn it because they're lack of repairs. It's not just one thing. I got blocked to all this a long time now. I'm looking at the policies. Clear policies are so it's after neglect indications, very poor hygiene, unkept appearance, lack of essential food and clothing or shelter, menstruation or dehydration, living in squalid. Here we go. Look at the words they use: squalid, unsanitary conditions. Oh, what? Because they blocked my repairs since 2017. The bathroom. But all these years before was a set up of everything else that's going on. Neglecting household maintenance. No, it's not. And then they add the hoarding to it all. So that two clauses is all to do with Home Group Limited. I said this when I was in hospital end of last year. The poor environment is not necessarily a result of self-neglect, you see. But they put however. It can rise as a result of what? Trying to imply one's got a lack of insight. Other factors. Addition, many people, particularly older, self-neglect may lack the ability or confidence No, it's an offer contract. All of my emails, best when I could, and in November, as soon as I could, I let them know that I was in hospital, and they still turned up all their cards stopped in their letterbox, and all the gaslighting cold calling at my door when I was in hospital. They slapped me up there, claiming I wasn't allowing access, right? All the dates she's put, we added documents, and data, by the way. And also she'd implied, I don't need anyone to speak up for me. I just don't consent to the bullying, discrimination, harassment, blocking all authorised adjustments to offer afternoon appointments. And she says, oh, you can let the workmen in, allow us to use your key safe code to get them in at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? When she cold called up my door. And then claim, I know it says in her email beginning January, we can no longer do that. And again, she puts an untitled document. She's not the SA lawyer for the National Housing Group, Home Group Limited, right? She's just a local one, right? The planned works is all done by a certain company, right? Outside August, September, October, I began getting ill. So why would NHS funded medical practice individual a member of GMC Council into company, stop my medications, and I'll get ill. All that leading up to all that. Right, so I'm still very poorly, unfortunately, again. Right, so anything being offered is a contract, you're still going to fund for it. Now they go on to the mental capacity section, which is always the end game card for them. The individual assumed to have capacity and has established that they lack it, which is they want to set me up with that again. Well, I got set up years ago for that serial killer attempted murder in my life, 2002. I mean, years before that, it was always MK Ultra program as a kid growing up, and my late mother went through it all. Please research it all. It's all part of all this. Everything that's going on now is all part of the past and current and just demonic. So acts and statutes, they just want to, I'm just playing devil advocate with their documents. So I'm prepared to know how they work. But they've got a script, right? So you're looking at the how they can force entry into your private dwelling, breaching human rights element to it all. They will waiver that out. They will make sure that you don't have, the access to the intervention. Human rights can be waived. Your private life, family life, and then they imply there's not absolute rights, can be reviewed circumstances, and interventions, reference to removal of individual from the home. You do not put if they set you up with a mental, in line with the assumption of self-neglect, they can use that. Individual capacity at risk of serious harm and refuses all offers of support or interventions is unlikely influenced by someone, and I'm not influenced by anyone, taking the case to high court. Well, all of the emails I've got, why don't they bloody send them off? Why don't you show them? The model self-neglect is the policies, every time they sit in England has them. The notice suspect, models of self-neglect, physical, impaired physical functioning, pain, diary symptoms, mental health, anxiety. Yeah, label me with that. I don't use alcohol or psychological factors, traumatic events in the past. Yeah, they've done all this to me. It's not self-neglect though. This is also found on the Social Care Institute Excellence policies, practices, key research. And you can find up-to-date versions online. Don't get me wrong. You know, they target people and the long, you know, they don't want to, can last on a longer term. An act of omission. I've not admitted to nothing. So, I'm just saying, you know. I've not admitted to nothing. So, it's just their policies, isn't it?